Chapter 13. Preparing for a War and a Wedding. King Sombra had heard of the elemental twins and Crunch the Rock Dog's plan shortly after he had been resurrected from the dead. Again, after some complaints about the idea of working with Queen Chrysalis, a Drider and a nice elemental, he came around to the very idea of working with them. At the same time, Artheria had just broken the news to all of her family and friends that she, the Spirit of Light, was getting married. Artheria thinks that she should hold off the idea of setting a date for the whole event until all of the problems at Hoof were taken care of, but Princess Celestia managed to convince her to focus on her happiness too. "We'll find Thunderlane, but even you need some time to find your happiness," said Princess Celestia after talking her into meeting with her to discuss the day for the wedding and the preparations. "The Gray is defeated, isn't he?" "Captured, but not defeated, Tia. Something tells me that this battle is far from over," said Artheria, before deciding to get what she wanted to talk about. "Look, my work isn't the only reason I don't want to focus on getting ready for something like marriage first. Tilius was born during the event of the Canterlot wedding." Princess Celestia suddenly remembered the mention of that day as she said with a sigh, "Oh, right, you mentioned how her birth mother died. How did she respond to the news that you said yes to Leohart's proposal?" Artheria suddenly remembered breaking the news to her daughter a few days ago and said with a look of embarrassment on her face, "Well, I think let's just say Pinkie Pie may have a bit of competition for who is the most bouncy creature in all of Equestria." She recalled how excited her daughter was at the news, asking questions like, "Are we going to move into a castle? And could I be a flower mare?" Princess Celestia giggled at that and said with a sigh, "I'm sure it'll be fine, but even I had breaks from the important role I took after you left and put time for my own happiness." "Really? You, the most high monarch of the whole kingdom, and the only one who can move this world's sun, taking a break?" asked Artheria with raised eyebrow, but Princess Celestia knew she was kidding. "Fine, let's plan the wedding. I just hope the forces of evil can take a break from trying to ruin every creature's lives for a while."